Are you preparing your body for daylight saving time this weekend? Sleep researchers suggest that you should. Daylight saving time has been linked to a whole slew of negative health consequences associated with the time change, particularly in the spring when we spring forward an hour and lose that hour of sleep. For example, there have been 6 different studies that have all shown an increase in acute myocardial infractions or heart attacks. Those increases have ranged in these studies anywhere from 4 to 29% of increased risk of these heart attacks. Because of this and some of the other negative health consequences, the American Academy of Sleep Medicine has actually proposed banning daylight savings time and abolishing it entirely. And they even say in a publicly available statement that the transition from standard time to daylight saving time incurs significant public health and safety risks, including increased risk of cardiovascular events, mood disorders, and motor vehicle crashes. And so why does this happen? Well, for one, you're going to be in some sort of sleep debt all the way up to an hour, just from the time change because we're moving forward an hour. So that sleep debt can lead to poor mood, increased stress, and a handful of other negative health consequences that are associated with poor sleep. But most importantly, your circadian rhythm gets shifted. So your circadian rhythm, the biological timer that essentially sets a lot of the actions in every cell in your body every single day, that gets shifted an hour because the biggest signal that your body has that it's time to start a new day is the sunlight in the morning. And so when the time of sunlight gets shifted, all of those processes in your body get shifted. And so the 2 main biochemicals that drive your circadian rhythm and that respond to these changes are cortisol and melatonin. And those cycles get essentially shifted an hour, which essentially has all your cells shifted an hour relative to the real world time. And so your body is just kind of in disarray, and you get all of these negative health consequences from a lot of different mechanisms that kind of come out of your cells being a little bit out of whack from what's happening in the world around you in terms of the timing of your activities. But the good news is sleep researchers suggest that there are some ways to actually mitigate some of the negative consequences of the daylight saving time. And so a couple things that you want to do are get your full at least 7 hours of sleep the couple nights before and couple nights after so you have healthy sleep habits. And most importantly, you want to try to offset those circadian rhythm defects. And so what you can do is you can shift your bedtime and your meal times earlier by 15 to 20 minutes for the 3 to 4 days beforehand to offset that hour. So just train your body to slowly get back on the time that it's going to be on for the transition, and you'll be able to offset a lot of these. And the last thing you want to do is make sure you get sunlight, especially that Sunday morning on the daylight saving time, so that you can get your body used to the new time that it needs to start signaling that a new day is starting for all the cells in your body. More resources are in the caption.